Hi guys, it's Grumpy. This video isn't in my usual style. It's not something I usually talk about. I've just finished recording some other videos and then I was going on my computer and then I found this article. It's from NickiSwift.com and I wanted to read through it with you guys and talk about some things in it because I don't know if it's just me and I kind of want to make this video to see if anybody else has these thoughts as well. Kind of like rub me the wrong way. The article is called "Will Blackpink be a threat to BTS in 2020?" So I figured what we do is I sit here and read it with you guys and then I wanted to talk about it afterwards and have a discussion in the comments. It's not part of my Let's Discuss series, it's just something I found randomly after filming some other videos or recording for some other videos, and I want to talk about it with you guys. Right, so let's start. While it might have its critics, it can't be denied that Korean pop music, or K-pop, has not only made an impression on audiences in the US, but it's stateside for long haul. Need proof? Look no further than the popularity of Korean boy band BTS. The 7-person group, comprised of members V, J-Hope, Jimin, RM, Suga, Jungkook, and Jin, has taken America by storm ever since they became only the third group in 50 years to have 3 #1 albums on the Billboard 200 charts in less than 12 months, per CNN. The two other groups, the Beatles and the Monkees, fittingly, CNN even compared BTS' American debut to Beatlemania. That being said, BTS is far from the only K-pop mega group to have made its mark in the hearts of and ears of American music lovers. Blackpink, a 4-part all-female K-pop group made up of members Jisoo, Lisa, Rosé and Jennie, have long-standing darlings of the South Korean pop scene since 2016. The group managed to make its debut on Billboard 200 in 2019 with the EP Kill This Love and single of the same name, complete with an American tour and a history-making performance at one of the United States' biggest music festivals. Even though BTS was previously on hiatus and Blackpink took a break as well, it's beginning to look like we have a battle of the K-pop bands on our hands. If that's the case, does this mean Blackpink will be a threat to BTS in 2020? While Forbes predicted in December 2019 that Blackpink's comeback, which was then slated for early 2020, would lead to a huge surge in popularity and music streams stateside for the group, the projections look like they are being derailed. The reason? You guessed it, the coronavirus. As reported by Koreaboo, investors' reports revealed that Blackpink's next mini-album and subsequent tour, which their agency YG Entertainment announced in January 2020, was scheduled for release sometime between March and April 2020, was postponed due to the growing number of COVID-19 cases in South Korea. While at first glance it seems that COVID-19 would feasibly only affect promotional events and touring, its reach is sadly more widespread. Album production itself and even shipment of fan merchandise is also currently delayed, with no sign of resuming anytime soon. Another major factor, South Korea has been one of the countries hit hardest by the novel coronavirus. As of April 6, 2020, over 10,000 cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed since the first diagnosed case in the country of January 2020. While COVID-19 has left many of us with uncertainty as to what the near future will hold, YG Entertainment still plans on Blackpink's comeback later this year, June 2020, to be exact, per Koreaboo. Unfortunately for fans, this will still mean over a year of waiting for the K-pop girl group's long-anticipated return. Very long. This last song release was in April 2019 with their single Kill This Love. As for whether 2020 will be the year Blackpink bypasses BTS in popularity, if COVID-19 delays their comeback, Forbes thinks it's unlikely. Hypothetically, if neither K-pop group come out with any new material, their respective increase in music streams, BTS at 50% with 2 billion streams on Spotify, followed by 3 billion streams in total on the same platform in 2019, Blackpink at respectable 1.1 billion streams in 2019, and on the same platform with a 168% increase from the previous year. Would have continued exponentially, albeit statistically. I'm sorry, I cannot say words right. So what does this mean? If Forbes' projections for this scenario had ended up being the case, more on that in a minute, and if solely judged popularity by music streams on Spotify, then BTS would still beat Blackpink by almost 1 million streams. BTS with 4.5 billion and Blackpink with 2.95 billion. Unfortunately for Blackpink, it looks like the monkey wrench was thrown into the mix, the monkey wrench being BTS following up their 2019 best-selling album Map of the Soul Persona. Of course, at the time Forbes came out with its predictions, the media outlet didn't account for another anomaly, another BTS album. Unlike Blackpink, BTS was able to finish and produce their latest album, Map of the Soul 7, before the coronavirus pandemic took hold. Following its debut in February 2020, Map of the Soul 7 garnered a #1 slot on the Billboard 200 charts, making it the 4th album by the band to snag the top spot. When it comes to pitting BTS against Blackpink, it's pretty hard to blow for the girl group. But does this mean that Blackpink is done for when it comes to US audiences? We're not so sure. BTS versus Blackpink, who will come out on top? To be fair, Spotify streams are hardly the only means to determine popularity or success when it comes to both these K-pop supergroups. While BTS might have the most engaged followers than any other account on Twitter, it does not take into account that when it comes to the US audiences, Blackpink is a fresher face. Additionally, Blackpink might have forging paths that not even BTS managed to pave. Case in point, in April 2019, the Korean pop quartet made history by being the first K-pop group ever to perform at Coachella, which Mashable called a milestone moment, one that introduced the group to an entirely new population of fans. So will Blackpink be a threat to BTS in 2020? It remains to be seen, but will they definitely pose a threat? It looks like they already have. Now, the reason I've read this article out and I wanted to talk about it is, what the hell is the point of it? There's already this whole huge fan war as it is with BTS and Blackpink, but this whole article, what's the point? What are they... The point being, BTS versus Blackpink, who will come out on top just because they're K-pop groups, so you have to pit them against each other. You don't I don't understand this. We have it obviously in Western media, you know, when you have groups, like girl groups, they pit them against each other, and boy groups, but very rarely, unless I'm being very blank-minded about it, do we have like boy versus girl groups. The only one that I can ever think of would be One Direction and Little Mix, but even then, it was Perry and Zayn dated, and that when they broke up, it was all to do with the relationship rather than the group against the group. It was that. So I don't understand what the point of doing BTS versus Blackpink, who will come out on top. Who cares? Who cares? Like, we're in a time right now of a worldwide pandemic, and we all want comebacks for Blackpink and BTS. Obviously, we got BTS's new album, and we want Blackpink to have a comeback, obviously. But right now, it's just, I feel like this is someone who has nothing better to do, a reporter has nothing better to do than sit in quarantine and be like, oh, let's just take the two biggest K-pop groups and just verse them against each other. It's not like they can share the American media market at all. No, it has to be one K-pop group. Why? It's a girl group and a boy group in Korean. They can share the market. The market's not like one person has to be on the top at all times. It doesn't matter. The reason I brought this up is I wanted to see what you guys think about this. I think this article is just, I don't see the point of it. There's no, like, I feel like they've just done this to probably draw up or stir up some controversy to get attention on it, which is probably what I'm giving them by doing this. But I wanted to see what you guys thought, what your opinions of it are. I don't want to dive deep into the whole BTS versus Blackpink. People have done videos on that, and so please go check out some other creators who have done videos on that. They really dive into it, and it's really well done. But I just wanted to read this article out and see what you guys think of it, because it feels just so unnecessary. And it's done April 6th, 2020, so I'm 10 days late to this. This is April 16th I'm recording. Now, I haven't really seen anyone talk about it. I don't know if they talked about it on Twitter or not. I'm not on it, but I don't... What is the point of this? The whole point of music is there's going to be variety and different artists, and this whole competitive bit, especially with like, oh, they'll pick the two biggest K-pop artists right now and they have to pit against each other. They can't share the market. No, it has to be a war against it. It's so ridiculous. Pitting against each other. I don't see the point. And I think I'm making this out of frustration. I don't know if I'm going to post it, but I'm just frustrated with the mindset of we have to pit the two biggest things against each other. They can't just share a space. It has to be this one's better than this one because this one's got more album sales and this one's got more streams and this one. Just enjoy things and stop with the bloody pitting against each other. What are you trying to prove by it? It doesn't matter. And stop constantly shoving competition into things. Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably missing something, and I'm sorry if I am. I want to know what you guys think about this article. Do you guys see this as, oh, it doesn't really matter? Or do you guys have an opinion on this sort of thing? What do you guys think of the article? Do you think it was necessary, this article? Or do you think it was just here to draw up some controversy or because someone's bored and wanted to write it? I don't know. Maybe there's something else I'm missing, but I want to do videos like this from time to time if I find things that I want to talk about like this. Not a Let's Discuss series, but more just talking about things like this because I'm still human, so I want to do positive stuff, but I still want to talk about things that annoy me or I'm passionate about on things. And I do it because I want to hear your guys' opinions on things as well. I haven't said too much about it. I said some stuff obviously, but I want to hear what you guys want to say. That's why I'm making this video, because I don't know. I'm going to leave it there. Otherwise I'm just going to repeat myself about 10,000 times. Thank you guys for watching so much. I hope you have a lovely day. See you in my next video. Bye.